Hey, we're at the beautiful rose garden at Gibbs Gardens up near Ball Ground, Georgia. And these roses are spectacular during the summertime. But last year, when I was here, there was one rose that didn't look so good. It's this one right here. It just had a couple of limbs on it, a few blooms on it. It really was a weakened plant. You may have a weakened plant in your landscape, an azalea or a hydrangea or something. It just doesn't look like it's really growing very healthily. Well, you can rejuvenate these plants easily if you know a special potion that you can apply around the root system. Let me show you how to do it on this rose. First thing to do is take away all the mulch around the rose because we need bare ground underneath. That's good. And now that we have the bare ground here, we can mix up our potion. Now you see in the tub right here, I've got soil conditioners, just ground up pine bark as soil conditioner. You can find it in any garden store. But I want to put some nutrients in there as well. And the nutrients that I like are slow release organic type fertilizers. This is composted and sterilized sewage sludge. One brand name is Milorganite. The other one, this is a Hollytone, Rosetone that the Espoma people make. It's also a very good slow release fertilizer. We'll take the sewage sludge instead and mix it in. Doesn't take a lot. About a half a pint there. And with my fork, we'll mix it in with the organic matter. Let's put a little bit of this azalea camellia food in there. It's made out of feather meal and kelp and bone meal and all sorts of organic things. And we'll mix that in too. Now we've got a mixture that is very, very rich, but still has organic matter and some nice phosphorus and slow release nitrogen. All the things this rose is really going to appreciate. Okay, now we've got it mixed up. I'll take this, put it on the ground. Now you might think that it'd be enough to just put the mulch and stuff on the ground, the nutrients on the ground. Actually, we're going to do something called vertical aeration. Use a spading fork. Pitchforks are not so good, but a spading fork is great. And we'll just jam it into the ground multiple times around the plant right here so it has organic matter and the fertilizer all mixed into the root zone of the plant. You can see all the holes that I've made. It's mixed in a lot of this ground pine bark material into the ground around it, and that vertical aeration gives this rose, ooh, it's going to be really happy when it makes some limbs this year. After we have poked all our holes, we'll take the pine straw, put it back in place. And when you come to visit Gibbs Gardens, you come see this rose right now. This is going to be one spectacular rose in bloom. Now you can find tips like this anytime you want from the Georgia Farm Monitor.